While the previous Jaguar XJ was a fine car, it was a car that was a bit of a throwback to a previous generation, and it was especially obsolete with the coming of the XF. Now with the new XJ, Jaguar's finally got a lineup of cars that have brought it into the 21st century. When people first saw the new Jaguar XJ concept, it was described as space age. And that's really how radical a design it is. It's such a massive leap forward. From the exterior, the new Jaguar XJ is noticeably larger, particularly around the backside, which is JLO-esque proportions, frankly. But there's also a lot more design flourishes that really hark at an aggressive intent in this new XJ. On the inside, it's really gadget high-tech meets British luxury, and it's all swathed in this boat effect cockpit, and it really is a luxurious place to be. The active damping settings mean that Jaguar is reading the road as we drive along, and it's adapting to the driving conditions, and that means that you get this extremely comfortable ride. It's still an engaging drive, but it's extremely comfortable. It's perhaps the best mix of drive and ride comfort in the sector. The entry-level XJs come with a 3-litre twin-turbo diesel V6. It's a powerful engine, but it will also return 40 miles per gallon on the combined cycle, and that's incredible for a car of this class. While the XJ looks big from the outside, it's maybe not as big as you might think when you get inside. It's the same story with the boot. It's certainly spacious and it's quite low down, so it's easy to access, but it's certainly not the biggest in the sector either. The Jaguar XJ is a big car, but it really doesn't feel that big once you get behind the wheel. That's partly because of lightweight aluminium construction, but it's partly all the gadgetry and technology that's smoothing out the ride as we go. It's making the car feel much more nimble than it normally would. What you also have is a number of active safety aids like traction control, which can be switched off, and you can also put the Jaguar into S mode. Putting the car into S mode firms everything up completely. It turns the Jaguar into a very different car. It's a much more intent drive, and it feels a lot more planted into the corners. So while it is a very comfortable, luxurious, big car, it can also be a lot of fun as well. All round, the new XJ is very, very hard to fault. It's really a new class leader. Mercedes, Audi and BMW have a lot of catching up to do. And for Jaguar, it's almost like the final part of the jigsaw. The XK is there, the XF's there, and now the XJ has really brought Jaguar into the 21st century again. This is a serious car, it's a serious competitor.